Have you ever wondered what makes Japan one of the most fascinating and unique countries on Earth? Known as the land of the rising sun, Japan is more than just Mount Fuji, cherry blossoms, or sushi. It's a place where centuries-old traditions coexist seamlessly with cutting-edge technology. It's where a graceful geisha might walk past a robot waiter, and where deep-rooted bowing rituals live side by side with a billion-dollar love hotel industry. In this video, we'll uncover 15 mind-blowing facts about Japan, stories that are as shocking as they are beautiful. From magical festivals and services where you can rent a family member, to foods that push the boundaries of culinary imagination. Get ready for an extraordinary journey through the heart of Japan, where everything you thought was impossible is simply part of daily life. One, the land of the rising sun. Japan's name, Nippon, means origin of the sun. It's not just poetic, it's geographic. Situated at the eastern edge of the Asian continent, Japan is one of the first countries in the world to greet the dawn. This gave rise to its nickname, the land of the rising sun. Spanning over 6,800 islands with 4 main islands, Honshu, Hokkaido, Kyushu, and Shikoku, Japan covers an area similar in size to the U.S. state of California. Its dramatic terrain includes towering mountains, volcanoes, and lush forests, crowned by the iconic Mount Fuji. The climate varies across regions, but Japan is famous for its 4 distinct seasons. Cherry blossom season in spring paints the landscape pink. Summer brings fireworks and festivals. Autumn glows with red maple leaves, and winter blankets the country in snow, making it a paradise for ski lovers. These seasonal shifts shape Japanese culture, from cuisine to traditions, making the country a year-round destination. Japan is not just a country, it's a living canvas, where the rhythm of nature defines the soul of a nation. Two, modern Japanese women and foreign attraction. Forget the outdated stereotype of shy, kimono-clad Japanese women. Today's Japanese women are educated, financially independent, and deeply career-driven. Over 70% of women of working age hold stable jobs, many rising to high-ranking positions in corporate and tech sectors. Marriage is no longer a must. In cities like Tokyo, women in their 30s are admired for their freedom, traveling, investing, and enjoying life on their own terms. The average marriage age has climbed to 29 to 30, and for many, love is a choice, not an obligation. Interestingly, a growing number of Japanese women are drawn to foreign men. The reason? Emotional expression. While many Japanese men are reserved and struggle to communicate affection, Western men are more vocal, thoughtful, and emotionally available, traits highly valued by modern Japanese women. Around 6,000 to 7,000 Japanese women marry foreign men annually, especially in cosmopolitan cities like Tokyo and Osaka. These trends reflect a broader cultural shift toward individualism and emotional fulfillment in relationships. In Japan today, love isn't just about fitting in, it's about feeling seen and heard. Three, the world's safest country. Imagine leaving your wallet on a park bench in the morning and returning in the evening to find it still there. In Japan, this isn't a fantasy, it's reality. With one of the lowest crime rates in the world, Japan is a model of public safety. In fact, in some neighborhoods, police conduct bait tests by leaving unlocked bikes or dropped wallets just to see if anyone dares to steal them, because often no one does. Tokyo, with over 38 million people, is one of the largest cities in the world, yet consistently ranks among the safest. Children as young as 6 commute to school alone by train, and it's common to see people walking home at midnight without fear. The secret? A deeply rooted culture of honor and education. From kindergarten, children are taught values like honesty, respect, and responsibility. Losing face, bringing shame to your family, school, or company is considered worse than punishment. Japan's social harmony isn't enforced by fear, but upheld by pride, tradition, and community. It's a country where integrity isn't just expected, it's a way of life. Four, instant noodles, a Japanese masterpiece. Forget sushi. For many, Japan's greatest culinary gift is instant noodles. Invented in 1958 by Momofuku Ando in a humble kitchen, the first packet of instant noodles transformed how the world eats. With just hot water and 3 minutes, you get a warm, affordable, and filling meal. It became an instant hit, so much so that even astronauts took it to space. Today, Japan's instant noodle culture is a phenomenon. There are hundreds of unique flavors, from miso and seafood to curry, wasabi, and even horse meat. Limited edition varieties are released seasonally, causing fans to line up like it's a new iPhone. The pinnacle? The Cup Noodles Museum in Yokohama. Visitors can learn about the history of instant noodles and even create their own personalized cup, with custom ingredients and hand-drawn packaging. This isn't just about food, it's a symbol of innovation, resilience, and creativity. In a fast-moving world, instant noodles remind us that even the simplest ideas can change the world. From a survival tool to a cultural icon, Japan's noodle legacy is both delicious and inspiring. Five, geisha, living symbols of art. In the West, geishas are often misunderstood, but in Japan, a geisha is the embodiment of refined artistry and tradition. The word geisha means person of the arts. Geishas are women rigorously trained to master ancient Japanese art forms: classical dance, music, tea ceremonies, poetry, and the subtle art of conversation. Their appearance is iconic. Elegant kimonos, neatly tied obi sashes, pale white makeup with crimson lips, and high-pinned hair. Every gesture, from a bow to a glance, is carefully choreographed and steeped in symbolism. Becoming a geisha is a demanding journey. Training begins as a teenager, often between ages 13 and 15, with years of apprenticeship living in special geisha houses. They must study not just performance, but social grace, etiquette, and emotional intelligence. Historically, the first geishas were men, known as taikomochi, but women eventually became the standard due to their exceptional talent and popularity. Today, only a few male geishas remain. Far from being entertainers in the Western sense, geishas are cultural guardians, preserving centuries-old traditions and offering a window into the poetic soul of Japan. 6. Apologizing by shaving one's head. In Japan, apologies are not just words, they are rituals. From the depth of a bow to the sacrifice of one's hair, apologies reflect sincerity, honor, and the desire to restore harmony. A casual sorry won't do. There are levels of bowing: a 15-degree nod for greetings, a 45-degree bow for regret, and the most extreme, the dogeza, kneeling deeply on the ground, begging for forgiveness. But in certain cases, even this isn't enough. That's when some people, especially public figures, resort to shaving their heads. This dramatic gesture harks back to the samurai era, where honor was considered more valuable than life itself. Hair symbolized dignity and ego. Shaving it meant stripping away one's pride. One infamous case involved a young Japanese pop idol who tearfully apologized on video with a shaved head after violating dating rules. In Japan, apologizing doesn't always mean you're wrong. It's often about easing tension, maintaining social balance, or showing respect. People may even apologize when they are bumped into, simply to avoid awkwardness. In this culture, a sincere apology isn't about guilt, it's about humility. Seven. Technological powerhouse. When it comes to technology, Japan is not just competitive, it's legendary. The country has long been at the forefront of innovation in fields ranging from robotics and consumer electronics to automotive engineering and supercomputing. Japan invests more than 3% of its GDP annually into research and development, one of the highest rates globally. Household names like Toyota, Sony, Panasonic, and Toshiba are not just companies, they're institutions of progress. Toyota sells over 10 million vehicles each year and leads the world in hybrid and electric car innovation. Sony revolutionized personal music with the Walkman and dominates the gaming industry with over 500 million PlayStation consoles sold worldwide. Japan also produces more than half of the world's industrial robots, and its contribution to data storage, like the invention of flash memory, powers nearly every digital device we use today. In 2020, Japan unveiled Fugaku, the world's most powerful supercomputer, capable of simulating earthquakes and pandemics. Technology in Japan isn't just about gadgets, it's about creating tools that reshape the future. Quiet, meticulous, and consistent, Japan's tech evolution is a testament to the power of discipline and vision. Eight. Renting relatives and lovers. Need a mom for a family dinner? A boyfriend to impress co-workers? In Japan, you can rent one. Welcome to one of the country's most bizarre yet booming industries, renting relationships. In large cities like Tokyo and Osaka, companies now offer family member and partner rental services. Customers can select actors based on age, personality, or appearance, and book them by the hour or for special events. The cost? Anywhere from $50 to $100 per hour, and even more for elaborate scenarios like weddings or business functions. These actors are trained to play their roles flawlessly. They can cry on cue, remember fake memories, and maintain character throughout an event. While this may seem surreal to outsiders, the phenomenon reflects deeper cultural issues: loneliness, social pressure, and the fear of shame or rejection. In a society that highly values appearance and harmony, fake relationships can help people meet expectations without emotional risk. It's both heartbreaking and fascinating, an emotional bandage in a society where many feel isolated despite being surrounded by millions. Nine. Over 20,000 love hotels. In Japan, privacy is a luxury, and love hotels provide it in the most colorful way possible. With over 20,000 love hotels nationwide, Japan has turned intimacy into an experience. These aren't sleazy motels, they're imaginative escapes. Each room is a theme: Hello Kitty fantasy, spaceship adventure, medieval dungeon, or underwater paradise. You can choose your room via touchscreen. No receptionist, no awkward conversations. It's fast, discreet, and oddly charming. The popularity of love hotels stems from practicality. Many adults live with their parents, making private time nearly impossible at home. The industry is worth over $40 billion annually, more than Japan's anime industry. Inside, you'll find disco lights, heart-shaped tubs, and sometimes even vending machines for costumes. Some hotels even offer drive-in entries with full anonymity. While the concept may raise eyebrows in other cultures, in Japan, it's normalized, an accepted part of adult life. It's creativity meeting necessity, wrapped in neon lights and velvet walls. In the land where tradition is sacred, even love can come with a playful twist. Ten. Okinoshima, the island women can't enter. Just off the coast of Fukuoka lies Okinoshima, a tiny island steeped in mystery and reverence. For over 1,000 years, women have been strictly forbidden from stepping foot on it. Why? Okinoshima is considered one of the most sacred Shinto sites in Japan, a spiritual gateway to the sea gods. Only men are allowed to visit, and even they must undergo intense purification rituals before arriving. Strip naked, bathe in the sea, and cleanse both body and spirit. There's no electricity, no cell service, and absolutely no souvenirs. What happens on Okinoshima stays on Okinoshima. Literally. Visitors are sworn to secrecy and forbidden from discussing what they experience. Despite its isolation, archaeologists have uncovered over 80,000 treasures on the island. Bronze mirrors, gold rings, jade amulets, suggesting it was once a major religious and trade center. In 2017, it was designated a UNESCO World Heritage Site, yet remains closed to women. While some criticize the gender ban, others view it as a preservation of sacred tradition. Okinoshima stands as a reminder that in Japan, the spiritual world is not just remembered, it's fiercely protected. (11) Onsen Paradise, over 27,000 natural hot springs. Japan is blessed with over 27,000 natural hot springs, and more than 3,000 onsen resorts scattered across the country, from bustling city centers to quiet mountain villages. For the Japanese, bathing in an onsen is more than relaxation. It's a sacred ritual. The mineral-rich water is believed to heal the body, calm the mind, and purify the spirit. Families go together on weekends. The elderly visit for joint pain, and even busy professionals seek respite from deadlines. But if you're new to onsen culture, prepare for a shock. You must be completely nude. No swimsuits, no towels in the water. The belief is that nakedness symbolizes equality. Everyone is stripped of status and ego. Before entering, guests must scrub themselves clean every inch, out of respect for the shared space. Noise, splashing, and photography are strictly forbidden. In a world full of distractions, an onsen is a rare place where silence speaks, and simply soaking next to a stranger creates quiet connection. It's not just bathing, it's a return to simplicity, serenity, and social harmony. (12) Japan's most iconic tourist destinations, From sacred mountains to haunted valleys, Japan is a wonderland of diverse landscapes and cultural marvels. Mount Fuji, Japan's highest peak at 3,776 meters, is more than a mountain. It's a spiritual symbol. Locals call it the Mountain of the Gods, and climbing it is a rite of passage for many. In spring, its snow-capped peak looks like a living ink painting. For history buffs, Osaka Castle is a must-visit. Once a 16th-century fortress, it now attracts tourists with its green-tiled roofs and golden dragon ornaments. Want to hear the wind speak? Head to the Sagano bamboo forest in Kyoto. The sound of rustling bamboo is so iconic, it's designated a protected national soundscape. For something bizarre, visit Owakudani, a volcanic valley in Hakone where sulfur mists rise from the ground. There you'll find the famous black eggs, boiled in hot springs. Legend says eating one adds 7 years to your life. In Japan, even tourist attractions carry myth, history, and a touch of magic, making every journey unforgettable. A kingdom of festivals, over 300,000 every year. Few countries celebrate life like Japan. With over 300,000 traditional festivals held annually, Japan is a non-stop carousel of color, music, and culture. In spring, cherry blossom festivals like Hanami draw millions to picnic under pink petals, sipping sake and sharing food. In summer, Kyoto's Gion Matsuri dazzles with 9-meter-tall floats and ornate costumes parading through ancient streets. Tokushima hosts Awa Odori, Japan's largest dance festival, turning the entire city into a massive dance floor. Autumn brings glowing lantern parades and the Nabuta Matsuri in Aomori, where gigantic illuminated figures fill the sky. In winter, spectacular fireworks light up Hokkaido's snow-covered nights. Festivals are more than entertainment, they're living history. They connect past and present, locals and visitors, spirituality and celebration. Whether it's a shrine procession or a food fair, every Japanese festival is deeply rooted in community, gratitude, and the changing rhythms of nature. Step into one, and you'll feel like time itself is dancing. Cuisine, from delicate to bizarre. Japanese cuisine is a journey, from the refined to the outrageous. Most of the world knows sushi, sashimi, tempura, and ramen. These dishes emphasize simplicity, seasonal freshness, and artistic presentation. Even the crunch of tempura or the silence between bites is part of the experience. But Japanese food isn't always subtle. In Kumamoto, you can try basashi, raw horse meat sliced like sashimi. Locals say it's high in protein, low in fat, and slightly sweet. Would you dare? And if you think ice cream is safe, think again. In Tokyo, there's a shop with over 100 bizarre flavors: wasabi, soy sauce, squid ink, beer, even horse meat. Every scoop is a test of curiosity and courage. This contrast defines Japanese cuisine. It respects tradition but constantly reinvents itself. It's art you can taste. Every dish tells a story of balance, bravery, and bold imagination. In Japan, food isn't just sustenance. It's a cultural performance where your taste buds are the audience. Cost of living. Expensive but worth it. Japan often ranks as one of the most expensive countries to live in, but it's also one of the most rewarding. In cities like Tokyo or Osaka, apartment rents can range from $1,300 to $2,500 per month. In the suburbs, it's more affordable, around $400 to $800. Food, though, is surprisingly reasonable. A budget meal costs $6 to $10, and a casual dinner for two ranges from $25 to $80. Utilities, internet, and phone bills add up to about $150 to $300 monthly. Public transport is world-class but not cheap, $80 to $150 for a monthly pass. Healthcare, while efficient, also comes with costs. Basic dental care starts at $30 to $50 per visit. Gym memberships range from $50 to $100 per month. Overall, living in Japan costs anywhere from $1,500 to $3,500 per person, depending on lifestyle and location. But in return, you get top-tier safety, clean streets, punctual trains, and unmatched public services. Japan may demand a higher price, but the quality of life it offers is second to none. Japan is a land where ancient traditions meet futuristic wonders, where every moment feels like a story. If this journey amazed you, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more incredible destinations around the world. Your next adventure starts right here. See you in the next video.